Hello everybody. I am to talk about the part two of my video of my termination. This one here is not going to be getting into specifics of I think the unjustified reasons of why I was terminated, but I am going to go more in depth and higher up the ladder to certain positions that had really affected the way I done my job, and that I had no choice or no say in how I can proceed with my job, because this is my livelihood. I had no other choice but to do it for them. The things that I've done were the few things that I've done was illegal. The illegal part of this is transportation of TDG, which is the transportation of dangerous goods such as fuel, without the proper placards in place, without the proper documentations in place, and to falsify a lot of information. In order case, if I get pulled over, I have a documentation on it, like a BOL, which is a bill of lading, and sometimes that bill of lading is actually false. It's not true of what the actual product that's in the truck. They didn't want me to show the proper placards in place, because then they know what I'm actually hauling. They didn't want me to write up any documentation such as the work order, because there was none given to me, and they didn't want that. They just wanted to keep everything under the rug and how I could proceed with this. Just like I said, I'm only on this job for a year. My hands were tied. It was a job that I depend on to pay my bills and and so on, to live my everyday life, just like everybody else. With that being said, I've done so many things for them that was off the book, illegal. The chances that the consequences were high. It was very stressful. It was very, like I said, it was just one of the things that I wish I didn't have to do. But my hand was twisted in a way, my back was up against the wall, and how I had to proceed to do those things. One of the three major jobs that I've done was one with the aviation, Department of Transportation, and the National Defense, which is the ships down at D&D and the Halifax Harbor. Those are the three major ones that I've been doing a lot of work for. With the also falsifying the BOL, especially with D&D. There was a lot of times that I bought fuel back that was only like, say, 500 to 1,000 liters, but they wanted me to maximize it to the full extent to the weight of that truck can hold. If that truck was 14,000 pounds, they wanted me to put down 11, 12,000 more on top of that to make it 26 max. The reason why for that is that they want to maximize the profit on actual stuff that does not exist on the truck. And that there, those BOLs are done up by supervisors. The supervisors themselves would do up the bill, and the only thing that I have to do is sign on it, just so that the bill is there for I don't even have to weigh it in. I don't have to weigh in at the shop. I just go right into the shaker, to the processing plant, and offload. If it's pure fuel, for example, I have to go somewhere else with that, and that is the undisclosed location, and then that way there is off the book. If it's only a little bit, that's okay. It gets mixed in with other stuff. But when you got large volume that it came from the aviation or the Department of Transportation, that is not good. I'm telling you, I could not comprehend how much they can get away with it. But right now, I am going to speak my mind. I am not afraid to step up to the plate, because I have all the facts. And the facts are on my phone, the one I'm talking to right now, and my documentation. All my paperwork line up with what I have on my phone. And all those orders are given to me by supervisors are on my phone. You see, that's the thing right there, that's the most valuable asset right now is what I have. I'm not trying to intimidate a company, but you know what? But when it comes to honesty goes a long way. And I hope that with my fact, I'm not doing this video just because I don't have my facts straight. No. I'm not going to make a fool of myself. No. But if I do have facts, that's all that matters to me. And I'm going to show it to the right people. And I hope that they do look into this. Because what you guys are doing is wrong. What you guys are doing is taking advantage of drivers. Because it's on my hands that if I got caught and I had to hear legal paperwork and all that, if I get the fine, I lose my license. What do you guys do? Get a little fine, just a little slap on the wrist. You see, that's nothing to you. But to me, is my livelihood. You can replace me any day you want. That's no problem for you, right? Then you're going to come back and act stupid and say, oh, I didn't know that. But you're the one that gave me the orders to do it. Okay? I could not say no to you because like I said, I'm only less than a year with you guys. So I had to say every possible job to do. The other thing is with the kyanite boxes at the gold mine, the proper PPE that was in place to do those things. Kyanite is the powder substance that can kill you on the spot. You cannot assume that there's only a little trace or none in those boxes. But when we break those boxes down, one goes in a bin, all the bags and everything like that, the powder substance all goes into another bin. An open bin. There's nothing done. Why don't just the gold mine just take it to the dump themselves? There's no difference in how you do the processing with those kyanite boxes. You see, all those things there are just going out of. It's not a proper procedure what you guys are doing. None whatsoever. You know, with the amount of stress that you guys have caused me over time, while working for you guys for doing those fuel transport. I love my job when it's honest. But when I'm doing fuel transport and I'm being told to do that, no, I can't do that. You know, I'm risking my livelihood. I didn't get my license just for myself, for me to throw it away after a couple of years of driving, because of something that you guys are making me do. No, my livelihood is worth a lot more than that. I'm going to tell you right now, just because you didn't have any consideration about me, I'm going to have no consideration about you. And I will take you guys down if I got to, and I will bring out all the evidence that I have against you. And I will be in contact. I'm actually waiting on contact to get back to me. And when it all comes out, you're going to know, step by step, one by one, someone is going to take the blame for all this, and I hope it's you. So, have a good day, boy. I hope you liked my video. And for the third part will be coming up eventually, and something like that, we'll see how things go from there. Have a good day. Bye.